Everybody here in the community was trying to contribute to the war effort. I know the people at the library would go and roll bandages, and at rubber plant, you know, they producing the rubber that was needed for the military. And I think everybody here, even we'd save the stamps to try to buy a war bond.
Lucille Boggess was in high school when her brothers Bedford and Raymond joined the military and eventually went off to war.
And this is my older brother Bedford right here. This is my younger brother Raymond on the end.
Do you remember the day they left?
No, you know, they went to this train station, and I'm sure my mother took us down there, but I don't remember too much about it. My younger brother never realized the seriousness of it, I think, but I believe my older brother, he had told my mother we may not come home. But I think my younger brother, he thought he'd be back soon.
Both Bedford and Raymond were part of Company A of the 116th Regiment, 29th Division. They were in the first wave of the invasion. It wasn't until mid-July that the terrible news began trickling in.
We were getting ready to go to church on Sunday when the sheriff brought the first telegram and saying my brother Bedford had been killed in action.
The tight-knit family grieved together, but knew other families were suffering too. It took a few days for all the telegrams to arrive.
My sister and I were trying to make ice cream, hoping we could make our parents feel better. And that's when the second telegram came. So it just seemed like I kind of forgot about what happened after that, because I think we were so devastated.
Raymond was missing in action. The family hoped for the best, but was later told he'd been wounded on the beach, and his body later washed to sea. Comfort came in visiting other grieving families, but nothing was so soothing as what was sent to them in the mail from a stranger.
So this soldier from West Virginia was walking on the beach D-Day +1, and he said that he saw the Bible lying in the sand, and as most anyone would do, he picked it up from the sand to keep it from being destroyed. And he thumbed through the pages, and he found my parents' name right between the Old and New Testament. And so he sent the Bible.
That Bible was the inspiration for one of the sculptures at the memorial. Artist Jim Brothers actually examined Raymond's Bible, even measured it, so the artwork would be authentic to the last detail. Lucille stayed in Bedford, married, had children, was elected to public office, and is retired there now. For a time, she volunteered at the monument that sits on a hill overlooking the small town.
I used to look out and look over to Bedford. You could see the community, and you'd see the courthouse in the background. And I'd think, you know, how you always wondered if these 19 men had come back to the community, how would it have been different? What contribution would they have made? And you always think, well, the community would have been better.
Petty Officer Lori Bent, DoD News.